that's when I pushed him. Boom, boom. He started going toward the shed. I don't know how many times I shot him, but I just kept right going. Boom, boom, boom.
Dramatic video of the so-called Black Widower showing the defendant telling police his story back in 2008. That was just days after Thomas Randolph shot the man who shot his wife. Police say he's responsible for both murders. During the third day of Thomas Randolph's murder trial, the jury saw Randolph walk through and narrate the crime scene. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne had a front row seat, joins us now in studio with more on today's proceedings.
Brian, we've seen a lot of the defendants since the trial got underway Friday, and today, another fascinating video starring Thomas Randolph.
Sharon.
Thomas Randolph calling his wife's name in this chilling reenactment of that night in 2008, when prosecutors say Randolph masterminded the two murders, his handyman Michael Miller and his wife Sharon.
Put up. I get right here and Sharon's laying dead on the floor, face down. Her head's just barely in the bedroom.
A week after the shootings, almost to the minute, Randolph gives detectives a first-hand account of what he says he walked into that night after a romantic dinner with his late wife, his sixth wife. He says he came in the house, saw his wife on the floor, and went and got his gun.
Oh, I shot. I may have emptied the gun, I don't know.
How many times do you think you fired before you got to the door?
As many times as I did.
Metro Homicide Detective Cliff Mogg is retired now and spending his second day on the stand. Fielding questions from the prosecution.
Does yourself and other detectives ask Mr. Randolph to do what's called a walkthrough?
Yes.
Who arranged that?
I arranged it.
And Randolph's defense attorneys trying to convince jurors Randolph had nothing to hide.
He told you that there was no doubt in his mind that Miller was going to shoot him. Do you remember him saying that?
I believe he said something to that effect.
Randolph looks a lot different now. He served some time on death row after already being convicted of these murders once. He had longer hair and a desire to beat the rap for murder.
Not my desire, but I'm cooperating with you.
The jury also hearing evidence about the 911 call Randolph made the night of the trial. Prosecutors say he's lying about getting a business signal when he called the police after the shootings. Brian.